Welcome back to Harmonia. Now, it has been over a month since my last recording, so if I seem a bit rusty, that's why. We just had an encounter with a very angry man. Also, I still didn't understand what the emotion was needed for. What was anger necessary for? Hey, Shiona, what is anger?
怒る？どうかな。わからない。私ほとんど怒らないから。マットさんはいつも怒っているけど。
So Matt is always like that?
ええ、そうよ。いつもチクチクしてて赤いでしょ。
I suppose fiery is a good definition, and his face was certainly red. Doesn't he get tired from being so mad all the time?
さあ、どうだろう。でも、怒るっていう感情も大切なのよ。
Being angry is? How so? For behavior that intimidated one's enemies. But how was that necessary in the relationships binding humans together? A smile like Shiona's would lead to better relationships than a feeling like that would.
だってそれだけ何か大切なものを守ろうとしていたってことなんだから。
For protecting important things?
そうよ。だってマッドさん、意味もなく怒ってないでしょ。大切なものが壊れたからだよね。
Yeah, that's right. But I thought he was just mad because it broke.
確かにそれでも怒るけど、でもそれ以上に大切にしていた気持ちが重要なの。
Feeling?
ええ、そう。気持ちを動かすのは気持ちなの。
Shiona gently took my hands into hers as she spoke.
マッドさん、拾ってきたものを直して売ってるの。物を大切にしてほしいという気持ちでね。
Oh, I see. So that's why he... Suddenly I felt an uneasiness growing in my chest. It felt terrible, like something was jabbing me in the chest. What should I do? What should I say to Mad?
今思っていることを素直に言えばいいよ。大丈夫。私もついていくから。
Shiona pushed me from behind, and I entered Mad's shop for a second time. From the chair near the register, Mad leaned his head back and looked at me. He gazed at me with the fury of 1,000 suns.
おいお前、さっきの言葉忘れたのか?
I felt as if I should just run away. But behind me I had Shiona. She was there, so I was able to face him without fleeing. I'm sorry I broke your clock. I struggled even to choke out that much. Mad stared at me for a few moments, clicked his tongue, and then folded his arms.
二度と来るなと言ったはずだ。
Without knowing it, I was already backing up, but Shiona reassuringly placed her hand on my back.
大丈夫。あれはそこまで言うのなら許してやるって意味だから。
I was really taken aback by the fact that his expression and words didn't match at all. No way, he's still mad.
大丈夫大丈夫。いつもの優しい顔をしてるよ。
I really had no idea what she was talking about. Even then, he looked like he was going to jump out of his chair and sink his fangs into my neck.
それで、お前ら何の用だ?
I was shivering in terror, and his tone left me wanting to slink away into the darkness. Right away, Shiona began interpreting for me.
いらっしゃいませ。何かご用ですか? よ。
Just the fact that he needs to be interpreted despite speaking the same language is amusing, in the very least.
まさか、用もないのに来たわけじゃないだろうな。
せっかく来てくれたから、ゆっくり見ていってください。
おっと、お前ら絶対に その棚には近寄るんじゃねえぞ。いいな。
本日のおすすめは棚の中です。ご自由にご覧ください。
He seems like a regular tsundere. This didn't seem right at all. There was no way that was what he meant. Shiona, I think you've got it all wrong. Matt is still very angry. Let's just go home already.
大丈夫だよ。見てて。
The fearless Shiona walked right up to Mad.
こんにちは、マッドさん。今日は食料を買いに来たんです。おすすめは？
食料？ここには豚の餌しかねえよ。ほら、そこの棚だ。せいぜい畜生のように食うんだな。
そうですか。どうもありがとうございます。
Softly smiling, Shiona walked over to the shelf Mad pointed out. She took out some sliced jerky and smoked cheese.
マッドさん、スープの材料が欲しいんですが。
スープだ？いいゴミ分になったもんだ。ほら、お前にはこの程度で十分だ。
Mad then reached under the counter and pulled out a can of food. The can was brand new and didn't fit with the interior of the shop.
こんなに高級なのよく手に入りましたね。すごく嬉しいです。
そんなので喜ぶなんて哀れだな。処分のついでだ。これもくれてやる。
フルーツの缶詰、いいんですか？もらっちゃって。
せい、ゴミの処分をしてくれるならこっちの都合がいいだけだよ。
ありがとうございます。食べ物をいただいたので掃除をして帰りますね。
掃除はこの間してくれたばっかりだ。その時の分の礼が今日のだ。
でもそれにしてはもらったものが多すぎます。何かお手伝いを。
いいって言ってるのが聞こえねえのか。おっとと帰りやがれ。
はい、ありがとうございます。また来ますね。
Shiona gave a slight bow to Mad and then left the shop. I left the shop right behind her. I noticed that as I was leaving that Mad was glancing at me, but he didn't say anything. I left things at that and departed the shop.
ね、チクチクしているけど、とってもいい人だったでしょ？
I guess so.
どうしたの？レイ。
Shiona, was it fun talking to Mad?
とっても。いつもマッドさんは親切に教えてくれるの。
Oh, I see. No matter how I looked at it, it seemed that they were having two separate conversations. So that was a normal conversation for the two of them. I guess that I still had a lot to learn.
レイ、今日はごちそうにしようね。
A feast? Is today an important day or something? I had faint memories on the issue. On a special day or an anniversary, humans had a tradition of celebrating by eating things they normally couldn't.
そう、大切な日。だって今日はレイと出会えた日だもの。
That's it? Is it really okay to have a feast for that?
それだけじゃないよ。出会えたことは素晴らしい奇跡だよ。
After saying that, Shiona smiled softly. I felt better knowing how much our meeting each other meant to her. What exactly was the glowing feeling I was getting in my chest? I still didn't understand it.
それじゃあ帰ろうか、レイ。レイ、どうかしたの？
Is there a place to do research around here?
調べ物？
This is what I was thinking. The device that moved the hands of the clock was the same as the one that rotated the disc in the music box. So if I could understand that process, then maybe I could repair the music box. Shiona would certainly have been happy if I did that. But in order to do that, I needed to learn how. Taking apart a clock and learning that way would have taken too much time. Besides, I didn't even have any tools. Even if I did have them, I might have ended up breaking it again. I wanted a quick and reliable method to repair that music box. Therefore, the most efficient option was to acquire professional knowledge. Yeah, if there's a place you know, please tell me. After thinking a bit, Shiona gave her answer.
この近くに図書館があるよ。
A library? Only the name rang a bell. Like the camera film, this was a prior era's culture. Libraries were facilities where they stored books made of paper. As far as I remembered, they weren't places average people could access easily, since they were made to preserve the culture. Also, using a database connection to do research was much more efficient.
ただ、
What's wrong? Something the matter?
そこには女の子がいるの。
A girl?
青い女の子よ。ずっと青いままでいるの。
I'm guessing by blue she either means depressed or ice cold. A sad smile formed on Shiona's face. I'm guessing that's depression. Blue. I reasoned that blue meant a lack of positive feelings. Regardless, I desperately wanted to repair that music box and make Shiona happy. Can I ask you to guide me there? To the library. Shiona paused a bit to think. What's wrong? Something's really bothering you, huh?
平気。こっちよ。
Shiona immediately started to lead me to the library. I took half of the groceries Shiona had bought and followed behind her. For some reason, the two of us splitting this work made the inside of my chest feel ticklish. We ended up making our way to a library on the outskirts of town. There were no people passing by. Even within the city, it was a lonely place. There were many cracks, as well as ivy, crawling up the walls of the facility. Excuse me.
ここがこの町にある図書館。
She said, smiling sadly. So, that blue girl is inside here?
ええ、そうよ。青い子がね。
In what way do you mean blue?
どうって、青いは青いの。それ以上でもそれ以下でもないの。
I could think of many different kinds of blue, but I would not understand until I met her in person. Whatever the case, my heart was set on fixing that music box, so Shiona and I stepped toward the old library. Once inside, it seemed like it hadn't been touched for years. Also upon entering, a lukewarm, stagnant air surrounded us. It made it difficult to breathe. Every time I tried to catch my breath, dust stuck to the back of my throat. However, moving past the entrance, I was taken aback by the sheer volume of stored books. The bookshelves almost reached the ceiling of the stairwell, and were packed to the brim with books. Every volume was thick and old, and each had characters written on the cover that were difficult to read. Amazing. So these are books, huh? It was best described as a wall of paper. The scent of dried plants filled the air. How can I find the book I'm looking for in this?
すごく難しいと思う。だからまず青い子を探さないと。
We should look for her? Why do you say that?
青い子はこの図書館に住んでいるの。
She lives here?
この図書館の司書をしているの。だから探している本があるなら青い子に聞きましょう。
I wondered if the blue girl could really find our book within this massive stock. It was hard to believe, but if Shiona was saying it, then it had to be true. But how do we go about looking for her? This place is huge.
決まって青い子がいる場所があるの。多分今もそこにいると思うわ。
Shiona pointed toward the back of the library with a thin, pale finger. Over there? Alright, let's go. After walking a bit, Shiona slowly began to shake her head.
ごめんなさい。少し疲れてしまったの。私、ここで待ってるね。
I'm guessing you don't like this person. Shiona rested in a nearby chair. Even though I was carrying half the weight, Shiona had still walked quite a while with the groceries. She also followed me when I selfishly suggested going here. Judging by her facial expression, Shiona looked really tired. Alright, Shiona. I'll be right back. Leaving Shiona behind, I went forth into the back of the library. I advanced toward where the blue girl was. The library was fully carpeted, and enveloped in a silence even footsteps did not penetrate. There were windows, but no direct sunlight got in, leaving it quite dark. In the dimly lit building, I quickly made my way forward. Just how many bookshelves had I watched go by? After what felt like ages, I finally arrived. I stood in front of the blue girl Shiona had mentioned. The blue girl was waiting quietly in the innermost area of the library. Excuse me. She sat on the carpet, her tiny legs sprawled out in front of a bookshelf so enormous it almost reached the ceiling. She had long hair that reached her waist. It soaked up the light, glowing with a bluish color. She held a teddy bear in her arms, clutching it to her chest. Her small shoulders shook, and I could make out tears pouring down her cheeks in thin rivulets. Yeah, that's pretty blue, alright. I know that feel. The blue girl watched me with tears streaming down her face. My name is Ray. What's your name?
Tippy. Tippy は Tippy っていうの。
I see. Teepee, may I ask you something?
何？
Teepee, why are you crying?
わかんない。わかんないけど、涙が止まらないの。
Teepee continued to cry. Endless tears, for no reason. I couldn't understand it. I knew that humans cried. When they were sad or happy, whenever their emotions got too heavy, they began to cry. But this blue girl... Teepee herself didn't know why she was crying. Tears being cried for no reason puzzled me. I couldn't stop the tears of the young girl right in front of me. For some reason, this left me with a slight pain in my chest.
レイはここに何しに来たの？
Teepee looked up at me while clutching her teddy bear tightly. I came to search for a book.
本？どんな本？
It's hard to explain. A book on music boxes.
オルゴール。どうして？
There's a broken one that I want to fix, but I don't know how they're made.
オルゴールの構造。それがわかる本があればいいの？
Yeah, do you know of any?
オルゴールもたくさんあるから、形とかがわかると探しやすいの。
The shape is, square, with, a handle attached.
それはたくさんある。
I guess that most music boxes were shaped like that. Teepee tilted her head, puzzled. It has Shiona's brother's music in it. But you wouldn't know that.
わかった。
Huh? You got it?
ついてきて。
Teepee slowly got up, wiped away her tears with her sleeve, and daintily started walking. Wow, 20 minutes went by in a flash. It's nice to be back. Thank you very much for watching. Harmonia is available on Steam for about $10. I got it on sale for about $4. I think it was more than worth the purchase, honestly. I'm still only at chapter 1, 2 hours in. But, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Please consider picking up Harmonia. It's developed by Key, makers of Clanad, Angel Beats, Planetarian. Not Fruit of Grisaya, that's someone else. Yeah, but you know, Key is legendary within the visual novel community. Really brings out those feelings in ya. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.